Since the main aim of the course is to introduce our learners to the nature of regionalisms in various geopolitical and geoterritorial contexts in Europe and Eurasia, as organizers of the course and myself personally as instructional designer and coordinator of the MOOC, it was very important that we design the course that is coherent in its structure and that also supports learners in achieving their learning outcomes through a careful selection of study materials and digital tools available on Moodle. So in this regard, for our course, we used the various e-learning opportunities and formats of video lectures. So for example, we had knowledge clips, which were designed as a talking head, where lecturer will introduce students to the main theoretical material. We had roundtable discussions with multiple speakers that will go a little bit deeper than theory and present learners with various perspectives on the topic. And we also had guest interviews directly with practitioners and experts, introducing students to various case studies. In this way, we were sure to introduce students to the subject through various angles and formats that help to communicate information in the most efficient and effective way. So in this regard, every video was linked to a specific learning objective and outcome. And we also gave students multiple opportunities to test their knowledge throughout the course. For example, we developed interactive flashcards that gave students a possibility to double-check their knowledge of theoretical material and concepts. And we also embedded self-tests in the videos that will allow students to better test and see how well they comprehend video lecture material. What I would like to also highlight is that we paid particular attention to provide students maybe with a little bit less background on the topic with additional materials that will help them to go a little bit deeper and kind of catch up with the rest of the participants. So in this regard, we designed a course glossary with the key terms that we used in the video lectures, and also database of useful material with various documents, reports, and data sets where they could go back and analyze information in more detail if need to. Since our course also tested students' analytical skills, which is ranked a bit higher on the Bloom's taxonomy, we designed writing assignments. And in this regard, it was very important for us to ensure transparency of the grading of these written assignments. So in order to address that, we designed the grading rubrics on Moodle, which included very detailed grading criteria and also gave students a better understanding of how they will be assessed during the course. Finally, we also provided consultation during the MOOC, which is quite rare for this format. Our lecture connected live in Zoom, and students had the opportunity to ask questions about written assignments, which turned out to be a very useful possibility. Finally, since we have a very international course and participants from all over the world, it was important for us to also ensure that the communication within Moodle and, so to say, netiquette is followed. So in order to do that, we developed the honor code that students had to take a pledge of honesty, of fulfilling their assignments. And we developed a netiquette that guided them through when it comes to online behavior, how to engage in online discussions, etc. Finally, we used only open source material and readings materials, and we put a special disclaimer on our Moodle page that we're sharing materials under the creative licenses, just to ensure the integrity.